Good morning, everyone. We are just getting to Animal Kingdom. We have already grabbed our flight of passage lightning lane reservations. We got those for, I believe, around 11:30, 12 o'clock, somewhere around there. And then I also picked up a Kilimanjaro safari, which is in about a half hour. That wait time starts, or my clock starts, for my 1 hour lightning lane reservation. We need coffee. We need a good coffee today. So we're gonna head over to Starbucks really quick. And then for Shannon, one of the girls, she broke out in hives last night. So we will be keeping an eye out on that and maybe making sure that we're not staying out in the sun too much, because that might irritate it. The Disney rash is what I'm guessing it is. So yeah, so we're gonna go get checked in and get some coffee. It doesn't look too bad. It's about 10 o'clock right now. So the parks have already been open for about 2.5 hours. I think early park entry was at 7. So about 3 hours, but people are still pouring in, but the ticket center doesn't look that bad. We're gonna go through security and check in for our reservations, get some coffee, and then jump on some rides today. Set up, and then you push over here. Thank you. The animals were active. It does have to go earlier in the morning, I think, just because they're still moving around. It's not that hot today, so that's been really nice. We're gonna go see if single rider line is open. I'm gonna look at wait times here and show you guys on the screen. We're gonna see if single rider is open. I think it's a 40-minute wait, something like that right now. And I'm in my 120-minute waiting period. I have until 12:07, so I have an alarm set for 12:05 to make sure I can go grab another set of lightning lanes. It's just the two of us, so it makes it easier for us kind of deciding what we want to do. But I did grab a flight of passage. You guys know I got Navi River Journey. I did that for later this afternoon. I'm trying to get some of the big hitters The lighter rides, there's still lower wait times, so it's not so bad. But let's go see if single rider line is open. So good. The wait times have gotten really high today, and even with the little bit of line that there was in single rider, it wasn't bad. We got in at 11:35. We just got off the ride and waiting for my girlfriend. We didn't get to sit with each other, which definitely know that with single rider line, you're almost guaranteed to not have a seat request and then to not sit by your friend or whoever you're coming with. So just kind of know that you can wait for them to get established where I am. We got on 11:35 and it is 11:50 by the time I got out of here. So that is really awesome. It went by really, really quick. I love it. I think that instead of waiting the 40-50 minutes, I just think that's easier, and it's just a quick attraction. It's fun, gives you a little thrill, do a little shopping, and then you're on to the next. You guys saw that Colorado River Rapids is down. So, and that's same in this land. So it's, you know, when Kitetails got done, it got dumped and it got really busy. Expedition Everest is gonna have a higher weight because of that. I'm curious to see if it's gonna go down. It's definitely starting to pick up a little bit. We have some dining reservations. I did a mobile order for Satuli Canteen in about an hour. My flight of passage, I believe, is at like 12:45. And then Navi River is at, I think, 2:30 or 2:50. So I think we're gonna walk around. I might wanna go grab a drink before our food is gonna be ready. I don't know, we'll just kind of hang out and see. It's definitely getting busier, but that was a quick little way to get out some fun and some energy and some screens and go see Disco Yeti. We're just gonna sit down and have some lunch before we use our fast passage for flight of passage. We stopped at Satuli Canteen because I've never ate here before. I'm trying all these different things that I don't normally do. I'm trying to get a little bit out of my box so that when I bring the kids, I can pitch it to them and see if they'll actually go for it. I went ahead and got the beef, and I got the potato hash with the creamy hard sauce and the slaw, all the balls, I can't think of what they're called. And then I also got the blueberry cream cheese mousse. And then Shannon, I told you guys before, she had bariatric surgery like 6 months ago. So she's on like portion control and really getting in her protein. So she got a side of meat, and then she got a boba bun so her and I can try it. Let me turn the camera on and I'll kind of show you everything. So you can see here is my bowl, the meat, the slaw, the hash, and then here's the sauce, and then this is what I'm most excited about. And then here's Shannon, she got her side of beef and then the boba bun. So we'll try and see what we think. So the food was bomb. The meat, I'm normally not like a big, like, eat the meat and not like the carbs. I'm all about that carb life. And the meat was so good. It was like a nice thinly sliced prime rib. And it was real tender, real juicy. You can have it prepared, well done if you want it to, but it was so good. We're going ahead, we just checked into our first one for Flight of Passage. We go ride this. Shannon has never done this before, and she's never even been to Pandora. So I'm kind of trying to show her some of the amazingness like here, and to just take a minute and enjoy it. And then go ahead. To just enjoy it. So I want her to see it, and she has no idea what she's getting into with the ride. So that will be amazing. But look at it. It's beautiful, guys.
Welcome to the Avatar program. Soon, you're going to have a chance to undertake an amazing Na'vi rite of passage, flying on the back of this powerful animal called an ikron, or as we call it, a banshee.
So she loved it. She was obsessed with it. I told her, I'm like, I think, you're really going to like it. I tried not to tell her too much, but I wanted her to be able to feel that, like, to recognize, to feel the banshee between her legs, breathing in and out, and just like some of the connections and the really cool features to like look up and over to see like the rows and rows of people. I wanted her to like recognize a couple of those things, so she did. I told her, I'm like, I think we could go ride it again. I feel that it'll go under 60 minutes at some point today. And then I said we can run over and get on it again and do it in standby, and she loved it. As soon as we got off, she just like, I will wait longer for an hour. I have to go on that ride again. And she's coming here next month. And she's bringing her daughter. And I think they kind of talked about only doing Hollywood Studios because they only have one part day that they were going to do. Her daughter loves Avatar. I'm like, I think you need to get a park hopper. So note for you guys too, if there is something specific that you don't need the whole park, but it's something like this to where it's going to be really important. You're here, you flew here, you drove here, you put all this money into it. Something like a park hopper for a situation like this, I think is really, really good. Because yes, it's more work to jump on a bus and come over here, and that's a really long day. But I personally think it's worth it. We have a lightning lane now for Dinosaur, and then a little over an hour we can start getting in line for Na'vi River Journey. So we're going to be kind of back and forth. They're not super far apart, but they're across the park. So we're going to walk on over to there, and then we'll walk on back. Usually I'm early to my lightning lanes. There's like a little buffer that you can do if you're a little early. We're not doing that today. We're like into our 1 hour window that we're checking into our lightning lanes. And a little pro tip too. Typically, you're gonna have 2 checkpoints, 2 scan-in points that you need to do your match band, your room key, your park ticket, your mobile ticket. Always ask them, I think I might have said this yesterday, always ask them if you're gonna have another checkpoint, because then if you're not in a 120-minute window, and if you scan into one, and then they're only doing one scan-in, hurry up and go and grab your next lightning lane. If there's a lightning lane attraction that you're wanting to get and it's really pushed out, keep refreshing it, exit out, refresh until something pops up. Maybe take a break, grab a drink, refresh. Most of the time things come up. I've had to do that for a little bit. Sometimes I don't pick it up, like if I'm trying to hit certain things, or I'll pick up things that are available now or within like the next 10 minutes that I can grab to then move into the next one. Then let's head over to Dino Land.
commencing in T-minus 10 seconds and counting.
This is Seeker. Listen up. We've got to get in, grab the iguanodon, and get out before that asteroid hits.
Raptor.
Time to get serious. Locking autopilot for a homing signal now! We're not gonna make it! We're not gonna make it! You made it! I knew you would, and guess who made it back with you? I better find him before security does. Thanks for everything!
Thanks for the money. Finished Navi River journey. We don't have anything until Kali River Rapids, which is still, I think, in almost 2 hours, something like that. So since we're over here, and Shannon loved Flight of Passage so much, it says it's an 85 posted wait time. I didn't even see anyone outside on the queues, like all the way up by the waterfall. I didn't even see anyone. We just got inside. It's posted 85 minutes. I'm guessing it's going to be 45 minutes to an hour. I did a stopwatch because I'm curious to see about where we're at. I always like to see. And I'm usually off with Lightning Lane now because it's an 11-to-1 ratio. So it's going to be 11 Lightning Lane to 1 standby. We're going to stand in line. I'm going to download Heads Up. If it ends up being 85 minutes, I still don't think that's horrible. But we have no kids with us, no nothing. There's a bathroom inside. That was Shannon's biggest concern. So we'll see. I started a stopwatch. It's an amazing ride. It's probably going to be our last time that we'll hit it up, unless the wait times drop. But yeah, we're going to do that. And then I think we're going to hit up Expedition Everest one more time and the single rider line. And then Kali River Rapids. That'll be a good little refreshing splash to cool us down. was like an hour and 8 minutes. I took a screenshot to put it on your guys' screen for you to see. And that wasn't going into the pre-show. The pre-shows are all different times. So when I like to do wait times and show you guys, it's past the pre-show. It's for me getting on the ride. So from the time I walk in to the cast members, so actually start walking up to the ride, to actually physically getting on the ride is how I measure my time, because realistically that's how people look at it. But Disney's wait times are different. They're actually gonna go, the posted wait time is gonna be from the time that you start in the queue and then get to the pre-show, and the time stops at the beginning of the pre-show. So 2 different ways of doing it. A little Disney knowledge for you. All right, we just wanted to grab a snack, so we went to Mr. Kamal's and then we got some of the fried dumplings and the French fries. If you guys haven't had these, they're really good. The fries come with 2 different sauces, and they're both a little different. I like them both. I don't really have a preference of which one I like. But the seasoning, I always ask for extra seasoning and then kind of shake it up, and that seasoning kind of gets all through the fries, because that's what makes them. They're nice and crunchy. The dipping sauce, the seasoning, they're really unique. Let me turn the camera on, you can kind of see what we got. So you can see the fries have this nice little coating, and they have really good flavor, and then it comes with 2 different sauces. The dumplings are fried too, and they are filled with chicken, right? Mm-hmm. And then the dipping sauce. And then I like it here, getting a fountain drink here too, and I always forget, but I know to always get a drink. It's the extra big cups of the fountain drinks. And then of course free water. These are not normal places to get a fountain. They usually are gonna have the bottled water and the bottled drinks. But you can always get, anywhere that they have fountains, you can get the free glasses of water. I also like to come and sit back here. It's just a little sit down area just back behind Mr. Kamal's. And you can see the walking path right behind the Tree of Life. Sometimes there are boats that come through here. It's really, really pretty. And there's a nice breeze. It's shaded. They're always cleaning back here. It's a nice little gem. Alright, you guys can kind of see, we just got in line for a single rider for Everest. This is all that's here. So we have about 5 people ahead of us, now 4. It won't take us long to go through this at all. Really lucky that we got to sit with each other. There was actually a girl that was going to sit with Shannon that was also a single rider, and I asked her if I could switch, and I was going to be a row further back, so I hope that she enjoyed that, and I really appreciate it. Yeah, that took a minute wait, I would say, 1 to 2 minutes. We got really lucky. Last time I was on this, I went on my phone. I made sure to grab it this time. Love single rider line. We just got done doing the jungle trek. These walking paths are really nice. The cats they're redoing, it's under refurbishment for at time of filming the next 3 weeks. We're here Mother's Day weekend. There's gonna be the next 3 weeks the cats are not gonna be out because they're refurbishing their habitat. So we had about 20 minutes that we needed to shed and want to get in the shade. And it's not terribly hot or anything today, but it's just nice and cool. And very relaxing, you know. It's not that trying to get all the pictures and everything. It's just nice to experience that. So we still have a little bit of time before our lightning lane is ready. I think we'll go check out the monkeys here, and then it'll probably be about time for Holly River Rapids. So we've got a little bit of time left to go see monkeys, and then we'll go do our lightning lane. You guys, it's the month of May, which means the water is going to be higher. It's warmer out, so the water is going to be pretty full, which means that you're going to get pretty wet. On a scale of 1 to 10, put in the comments below. 10 being you had to wring out your clothes. 1, you were like super dry. Put in the comment box below on a scale of 1 to 10 of how wet you guys get, or your favorite time you ever came, or the one time you came. On a scale of 1 to 10, how wet did you guys get on this attraction? You guys, I think they're at least a 6 or an 8. She's jiggling off the water, so she's at least a 9. These people, I see dark gray, I don't see light gray on their shirts. They're pretty wet. The water is full. I'm telling you guys, there was a lot of splashing before we got on, which usually means the water is high, which means you get wet. When the water is lower, you don't get as wet. Ooh. Hate going backwards.
I was about to say, I feel like going backwards down.
This is never a good sign when we're starting to go backwards right off the bat.
Yeah.
Never a good sign. Also, pro tip: no white shirts at Animal Kingdom. Wear white shirts when you go go on this ride or it rains. Not good. Oh no! Shannon! Shannon, this is all we're not done. Oh, Shannon.
Oh, nice.
Uh-huh. Okay, here we go. This one right here. All right.
Oh, yes.
All right, on a scale of 1 to 10, how wet are you?
I'm a good 8.
I'm probably a 6. I mean, the hair is really wet, but probably a 6.
Oh.
You're a little wetter than I am.
And
the gift that keeps on giving. I don't know if you can see this guy. I feel like he's hiding from the crowds because the main viewing area is on the other side. It's like he's like hanging on and hiding behind his little house there. So cute. This is how you girls trip. You find a good little place to have a snack. Try and get shade. We're a little in the shade, a little in the sun. Looking at Everest. Got a little Dole Whip. We're over in Africa. It's just so pretty. This is how I like to Disney, you guys. Watching my Disney ducks. I'm set. Back at the resort. We are packed up. I think we're gonna go up to Landscape of Flavors, which is the quick service location here. Let's walk on the water. It's the quick service location here at Art of Animation. And again, we are in the Little Mermaid rooms, so it is far. It is a little bit of a walk. But we're gonna go on, I think it's Hourglass Lake, and they have walking paths all around the lake, which is a nice little walk then to Animation Hall. And we're gonna go there and have dinner. I'm pretty sure I'm gonna have the roasted turkey with gravy and mashed potatoes because it's amazing. I think it also comes with green beans. The pot roast also, which I believe they have at Pop Century, at Everything Pop is the dining location over there. Very good. We don't really have too much planned. We're just gonna hang out. We're gonna chit chat, we're gonna relax because we're gonna go hard tomorrow at Hollywood Studios. I think we're also gonna go walk around and go look at Pop Century. I'm gonna show her the little figures. So I'll give you a little nighttime tour of Pop Century. The resorts at night are just really cool. Anything Disney at night, as I'm about to trip, is really, really cool. Come hang out while we go explore. So we went ahead and got the turkey dinner, and it comes with green beans, mashed potatoes. I put it in a gâteau container. I don't know, I like that better than the plates, but it is very, very good. The gravy's good. The mashed potatoes honestly taste like real mashed potatoes. I look forward to this every time I come here. Well, dinner was delicious. Ooh, they're playing Tarzan. I think we're gonna head over to Pop Century. Maybe have some cheddar cheesecake, maybe not, depends on how we're feeling. We still have Gideon's. Then we've been nibbling on cookies this whole trip. So we're gonna walk over to Pop Century, go look at all the different buildings in the different sections. There's a 50s, 60s, 70s, 80s, and 90s. And it's the Hotel of the Decade. There's some really retro things, and everything is huge and oversized and really fun. There's really cool history, and show you what the nightlife is like on a Monday night on a holiday-ish weekend, and kind of show you everything lit up because that's the best part of these resorts. See, the Skyliner at night is my jam.
We can go on it.
You want to go on it?
Yeah.
All right, let's walk around here a little bit and then we'll see how we feel. Because I'd rather you see the hotel and see get some cute pictures if you want it.
We can do all the things.
Oh, well, the girl, don't tempt me because this is my love language. Skyliner and a nighttime resort tour? I'll take it.
You're so funny. Yes.
This is awesome! Alright, so we're in the 60 section. We're right by the Hippity Dippity pool, which I think is really cool. And you can see the giant Play-Doh. Everything is huge. That's what I think about these resorts. It's so cool.
I know, that is cool.
And I love, like, my kids loved going over here and taking out the pictures and everything. We've stayed here too with the kids. It was only probably 2 nights. You have fun. We got Lilo and Stitch going. Everybody's hanging out by the pool. The Petals pool bar is straight ahead. And the lifeguards, anytime the pool's open, the lifeguards are out, as far as they know, especially at the Hippity Dippity pool. But everybody just kind of hangs out here. Everybody's decorating their windows. There is a good little following of people that really like Pop Century, and I do too. I'm one of them. I do think the preferred rooms are worth it because just like our Little Mermaid suites, it's the same kind of thing here. If you're gonna go to some of the outside buildings on the far edges, they're gonna be far from all the action to go get your food, the transportation systems. It's all gonna be a little far. So this is Petals Pool Bar. There's restrooms. You can see the laundry rat is right there. They do have a pop machine in there, along with laundry detergent and that. They do have frozen drinks here. They do have drinks exclusive to this resort. I would always recommend doing the drinks that are exclusive to the resort. Coming up to the front of the resort. Same kind of thing. It's just like Art of Animation. So of course your cafeteria is going to have very similar items. They do have specialty things that are exclusive to this resort. The lobby is really cool. I will show you some of the art that's in here is really good. And it's very themed to this resort. So it's not as vibrant as Art of Animation, but they have all the activities the same. And then they have stuff from each decade. So you can see The years are up top, and then special little things are for that time period. So I like coming and looking at these because it kind of brings me back of all the really good popular things. Alright, this is Everything Pop, and also the restaurant, the cafeteria inside is also called Everything Pop. So when you use the My Disney Experience app, it's going to show you both Everything Pop, and it says shopping and dining. They're not separated. They are separated, so it's going to show up twice, but only one of them is going to be for shopping and one of them is going to be for dining. So when you open it up, it'll say, you know, order food or, you know, do like a self-checkout. Okay, so we're coming into the 50 section. So again, just like the 60 section that we were in earlier, it's gonna have things that are just for this time frame. And then this is the back of it. I'll show you guys the front here in a second. I believe we hear the Epcot fireworks right now. That are Hollywood Studios. I'm pretty sure it's gonna be Epcot. And this is got Lady and the Tramp. It does have different things from different years. So I believe Lady and the Tramp came out in the 50s. If I'm wrong, I'll put it on the screen. But you can see Tramp, which is so cool. And then we have Lady across the way. Eventually she'll come up. There she is. So the 60 section you can see is right here in the middle, and that's going to be your preferred rooms. They're going to be right off of Everything Pop. To be close to the Skyliner, close to the buses. That's why it's kind of the preferred area. And they're working on this one right now. But you can see the yo-yos, including the string for the yo-yo on top. Little details, I tell you guys, they're really amazing. And these enclose the staircases. So just like in the 50 section, they're bowling pins, and those enclose the outdoor staircases. This, and probably one other thing, is probably my favorite thing that my kids love. They love coming here and getting some pictures with Goofy. And then of course having the yo-yo in the back is really cool. So now we're in the 70s section. If you can request a section, I would request the 70s. It's a pretty good location. All the buildings are really nice. It has my favorite thing here, which is the big Mickey phone. And then it's got the big wheel, which is, I believe it's the largest big wheel in the world. Can't climb on any of these, but they're real fun to get pictures. And then look at these guys. They're super, super fun. My kids run around here and play all the time. They love it. Giant Mickey. And then the little sings, boogie down. And then look at the big wheel. It's huge, you guys. It is huge. It is over 3 stories tall. I think this is really cool. You can do an outside twister. They have all these different little activities and everything that are always here. But how fun is this? It's a fully functioning, permanent twister that you guys can come play with your family. Shout out to this family. That is some talent. That is a really, really cool decorative window. Okay, I can never remember what these are called. We think that they're A-tracks. They have different songs on them. But these are what cover the outdoor staircases for the 70s. And then for reference, here's Hourglass Lake. The Cars suites are way over there on the other side of the lake. And then this is really cool. My kids also love Mr. and Mrs. Potato Head. And then the Rubik's Cube. But this is going to be the 90s section. I stayed also over here. Really, really nice. It is nice and quiet, but these are going to be pretty far from everything. They're doable, but they're pretty far from everything. But look at how cool these are lit up. I couldn't tell you how many pictures of Mr. and Mrs. Potato I have with my kids. They love coming every night when we get back to come take a picture. So going into the 90s buildings, the 90s section, you'll see some that you'll recognize. Then it has, of course, another pool here. And this is really nice. It's very quiet. Even with the pool, it's typically always really quiet over here. Every time I've been here, it's been really nice and quiet. It's very spread out. It's very open. There's a lot more seating. I'm sorry for the wind, you guys. It's really chilly. I don't know. I think it was about to storm or something, but it's really nice. We're very thankful we're wearing leggings and a sweatshirt. All right, look at how open this is. Look at this guy. I'm sure you guys will recognize him. Toontown is getting redone right now at time of filming. And then you can see the computer. And then this is the keyboard. Nice Walkman over here with the headphones. I think we all had the headphones. And then look at all the seating, all the loungers. It's really, really, really open over here. That's why I like it. And then a floppy disk. This is my generation, guys. Pac-Man. And then break dance. That's the dancers on the side along with Miss Pac-Man. And then see how open it is? Your kids can run around and play. The younger ones, the preschool, first grade, kinder, you know, they can go and spell their names. They can jump to the letters and everything. Super, super cool. And then, like I said, it's just a big pool with lots of loungers, lots of space. There's different games inside. 90s section has my heart. I really like it. All right, so we're back at Art of Animation. Let me know in the comments below. Give this video a big like and even a share if you prefer Art of Animation over Pop Century. That's kind of what Shannon's feeling. She's kind of liking all the colors and the atmosphere and just the overall feel of Art of Animation over Pop Century. I like them both. I think there's a little bit more variety here. I think it's a little bit more immersive here. So that's why I tend to enjoy it a little bit more. Quality of the video is not going to be as good now because my camera died. This was kind of an off-roading adventure that we didn't really plan for. So I would have grabbed my other camera, but we're going with the flow. We're on vacation. It is a girls trip. We are having fun. It is our last night. We are back at Animation Hall, or heading back to Animation Hall. I think we're going to try the 50th anniversary cheesecake. It looks delicious. Animation Hall, I believe, closes at like 11 o'clock. But it's time for some sugar. We need some sweets. An apple Danish. I might have to pick up one of these tomorrow for breakfast. I don't know what time we're out of here. I gotta see what time park closes. Early park entry. I gotta look at all that. But my kids love this cookie too. They usually get that. And then some cheesecake over at Pop. They're good. Okay, there's another case over here. What, the Danish? Should we just get it for tomorrow for breakfast?
Yeah.
Pick out whichever one. Okay, and there are some things that are exclusive to this resort, like this Mermaid Hill cupcake. It is very good, but I don't like it cold, so I let it sit out. And then the cookies and cream, you can get that at some of the other value resorts. I think this is what we're getting. That or the strawberry bliss. Okay, should we get the raspberry cheesecake with gold champagne infused glaze with almond cookie?
Yes.
Or should we get the strawberry bliss Mother's Day exclusive?
Yes.
Which one?
I don't know.
I'm thinking the cheesecake.
All right, let's try it.
Can we do a raspberry cheesecake, please?
Of course, this one for you.
Yes, thank you.
Here you are.
Thank you.
I'll get the
No. And then this is the cherry. That looks delicious. All right, so we just got back. We took a quick little shower. Need to wash my face. I did get us these cute little like face masks for us to do on our, I mean, that's little girls trip fun. And then we went over to Landscape of Flavors, the quick service location here at Art of Animation. And I just dropped it. I mean, it's on the container, but I flipped it over. It is the 50th anniversary celebration cheesecake, I think. It's a raspberry cheesecake, so I'm gonna try it quick so you guys, oh, it's really pretty, you guys. It's a moussey cheesecake. I'll move my thumb. Can you kind of see that in there so I don't dump it? See how it's like purpley? Holy sweet. Very sweet. Imagine like a raspberry ice cream, but in like a moussey cheesecake. We're gonna like that. That's delicious. And then look at these cute pajamas I had my girlfriend make for us. And then how cute is the back? We have matching ones. So we're gonna finish up packing because we have a late flight tomorrow. Tomorrow we're going to Hollywood Studios. Then we are going to, but first before we go to Hollywood Studios, we have to finish packing everything up. After we get ready, we have to bring all of our luggage, check out of our room, bring all of our luggage to Bell Services, leave it there. They'll give us a little tag with all of their luggage saying for check-in and pick up and everything to grab that later. Then we're gonna jump on the Skyliner, head over to Hollywood Studios. We're gonna stay there for a good half morning, half afternoon, half of the day. And then we have like a late evening flight that we're gonna take a lift that I already scheduled. And I am going to, we're gonna pick us up from the hotel and then we'll leave from here. So after we're done with Hollywood Studios, we'll take the Skyliner back, pick up our luggage at Bell Services, wait at the front, which is where Bell Services is, and wait for our lift. And then we will go straight to the airport. I am going to be filming 2 videos for you guys tomorrow, for sure at least 2. It's going to be a travel home vlog and then also a at least a full Hollywood Studios day. If there's a lot of content, I might break it up into 2 days. That's my guess, is because we're going to be doing so much tomorrow, it's going to be 2 days. But I hope you enjoyed this. This was not a scheduled vlog. This was us just getting back early and wanting to kind of check things out. I really wanted to show Shannon the other resort because when I was booking this, these were the 2 resorts that I was thinking for us, along with Caribbean Beach. Caribbean Beach is fun, but that's for a whole nother trip, and that's a really, really, really big resort. For someone that is not used to coming to Disney and walking around, I mean, she's on her feet all the time, but to be walking as much non-stop, you're gonna have a hard time getting someone then to walk to go have dinner, or walk to go check out a resort, or walk to go, you know, jump on the Skyliner for a ride. They're gonna basically like get to their room and be like, I'm done. Because it takes so much to get to your room, even with the preferred room. My favorite section is the Aruba section because that just makes the most sense, because then I can jump on the Skyliner over at Riviera because it's right there. And that I think is considered a preferred room. Don't quote me on that. But yeah, that's for a whole nother time. But I wanted her to see that other resort. I wanted her to kind of see the vibe of the Disney resorts, especially these value resorts, because these are my 2 favorite. These are the 2 that I do recommend. Art of Animation is definitely my favorite. Those family suites are amazing. If you can, I would definitely come and try here. But I'm gonna go ahead and end the vlog. If you guys enjoyed this video, go ahead and give it a thumbs up. If you are new here, my name is Jeannie. It is so nice to meet you. Stick around for more videos to come. Hit that subscribe, turn that notification bell on, and I will see you in the next one. Bye, guys.